Numbers from the district paint a very troubling picture of the possible effects of social isolation. Superintendent Jara says that 11 students now have taken their own lives since July.
It's really sad. In 13 Action News, anchor Jackie Kostick is live now with how this is impacting the lives of students and what you can do for your child. Jackie.
Yeah, Trisha and Todd, this is startling and devastating. Superintendent Jesus Jara says that the district right now is battling 3 crises at once: public health, academics, and now mental health. And this is with the lives of more than 300,000 students at stake. Zamir Marshall had high expectations for his senior year at Liberty High School.
Just couldn't wait to be that senior with a couple classes, going to school late, leaving early, coming back for football practice.
After 3 years of regular 12-hour days, Marshall was looking forward to a lighter class schedule and the chance to defend a state championship. Then COVID hit. School went virtual and football got delayed.
You do get depressed a little bit because I can't speak for everybody else, but me, I only went to school to play football. Yes, I do good in school. I keep my grades up and all that. And I know school is important, but football is my motivation.
For someone with a 3.8 GPA and plans to go out of state for college, Marshall says virtual class is not preparing him the way that he thought it would.
At this point, I would rather go back to school and actually put the work in just take the easy way out, because that's what I feel like. I'm just taking the easy way out with just virtual learning stuff.
Marshall is one of more than 300,000 CCSD students in remote learning, and one of many who are struggling to make this model work for them. Recent CCSD data tells a seemingly contradictory story. Many of the district's indicators of mental health have actually dropped compared to last year. There have been fewer tips submitted to the anonymous SAFEVOICE app, fewer calls to the Department of Family Services, and significantly fewer reports of suicide ideation. And yet,
we've lost more this year than all of last year in this first semester.
CCSD Superintendent Jesus Jara says 11 students have taken their own lives since August. Last school year, there was 1.
When you really look at the social isolation, when you look at what's happening in the economy at home, there's a lot of factors, and kids not being in school.
The school district is moving toward a likely hybrid model of learning come January. But right now, they're stepping up mental health supports for kids across the district. That includes implementing a pilot program at 11 schools that will provide intense mental health support to students. As for Marshall, no matter what happens this school year, his focus is on what's next.
To say I am going to college, yes, I am going to college. Where? We're going to find out a little on later. I'll be committed, like I said, January 1st.
Well, I spoke to a licensed family therapist earlier today, and he said that parents and caregivers should really try to be present with their children as much as possible so that they can be aware of any subtle changes in mood or behavior. And if you or anyone you know is struggling with mental health in any way, there are a lot of resources available, and we're going to put those online at ktnv.com. Reporting live, Jackie Kostick, 13 Action News.
Jackie, thank you. It's so important, too, to communicate with your kids.